All right. Good morning, everybody, on this lovely Sunday. Um, Thank you, everybody, for joining, all the fosters and all the potential adopters out there, or potential fosters out there. I'm looking at the list right now. We're just missing two fosters that were running a little late. Just waiting for them to jump on. While I'm waiting for them, I'll go ahead and do my little spiel about if anybody out there wants to become a foster, just reach out to Last Chance and we will gladly help you out with the information that is needed to become a foster, the application and just the background and everything. We help you with food. We help you with any kind of support that you need to become a foster, if that's what you wish to do. Or if you wish to adopt, we also will walk you through the process. We'll help you go through everything. We'll do anything we can to make it so that it's a smooth transition for you. Also, any kind of donations that anybody out there wants to give, it is tax deductible. So if you come across some extra money this time of year, which some people do, then it'd be nice to help out at one of these pups that we're currently trying to bring up on our next trip. With that being said, I guess we can get started. And we're just missing two. So right now we'll just pop them towards the bottom of the list for now. And we'll get going. Our first dog today is Aria. She is a love. She does tricks. She is fantastic with kids. She does have a little stranger danger when she first meets you, which Adam will go over. And I'm going to spotlight him now. All right, Adam, you're up.
Morning, everybody. This is Arya. She is about 2 years old. All love. She's been with me about 4 months now. About 3 weeks ago, she would have been adopted, but she just did not get along with the resident dog. But the family adored her. They were really disappointed. Her and the resident pup just didn't get along. She is really great. She's really part of the family. She is fully crate trained, sleeps in the crate every night, no issue. Just like a child in the morning, she'll just let you know when she's ready to get out. No food aggression whatsoever. I give her food, take her food, no problem. She loves to play. She's very nice and medium energy because she will love to just lay down next to you and hang out, but she also likes to play. So, you're not going to get a dog who's just laying around, but you're not going to get a dog that's in your face all the time. So she's a nice in between. She does listen very well. Aria, come here. Sit. Oh, not showing off today. She's very good with sit. Won't do it right now, of course, because it's time to perform. Aria, sit. There you go. And she'll sit really well. She doesn't just sit for 1 second. But I'll give it to her now. She catches really well. 1, 2, 3. Wow, showing off nothing today. She is, as Nick mentioned, she's a little slow with new people, but she's actually gotten really good. When I first got her, she was very fearful of new people. However, she's like a different dog now. Warms up very quickly. A lot of times my girlfriend's son is here and it's a good show, but she's really good with all ages. My girlfriend's 4-year-old, it's like her favorite person. She loves to lay with him and let him chase her around. So she's really just great. We love her. She is very gentle, likes to relax, likes to play. Just her big thing is no other animals in the house. No kitties, no doggies. I do have a 15-year-old cat. It's not aggression. She just has that instinct, just the way you'll see a squirrel. She's just like that with kitties too. But she's super cute. Love her, love her, love her. That's where I got, Nick.
All right, perfect. So yes, that's Aria, everybody. She is fantastic. Look how sweet she is. I mean, it's just once she gets familiar with you and she gets used to her surroundings, she becomes just a different dog. And anybody that can put the time in she will be a fantastic animal for your house. She's just super sweet. I see her here week in, week out, and she has these meet and greets, and she just wants a forever home. So hopefully we'll find her one out there. Right, Arya? All right. We are going to go to our next foster, who is actually housing two dogs right now. So she's got Ginger and Nicky. So we're going to switch over to them now. All right, Arya, see you in a little bit, girl. All right, everybody, this is Ginger and Nicky.
Hey, y'all. So here's Ginger and Nicky. They are a bonded pair, and they recently had a loss in their family, which is why they are now with us as fosters. Ginger, who is over in the lap, is, I'm sitting here pointing, but you can't see me do that. She's 16 years old, and she is a little kind of medium long hair Chihuahua mix. And Nicky, who's over here in the bed, he is 11 and is larger than Ginger. She's about 8.5 pounds and he's about 29 pounds, to give you an idea. And he is now on a diet. He should be at least 5 pounds lighter than he is now. So they are really sweet pups. They're very good on a leash. They are house trained and they seem to be doing well in their crate now. They've only been with us for a week, so we've had a few accidents in the process of trying to figure out each other's routines and the excitement of cats in the house. But since we've begun getting routines down and the cat introduction has happened more slowly the second time, things got much better. So now my cats walk through Ginger and Nicky's space. And, Nicky kind of stares and is interested, but we'll leave them alone. You can hear one screaming at me now. And, oh, there he is. You can see the cat up there. So you can see that the dogs are just ignoring him, not paying any attention whatsoever. And Ginger does completely ignore the cats, has no interest. I think ideally these pups, while they're very good on a leash, would much prefer to have a fenced yard where they can, or fenced area where they can go out and go to the bathroom, especially like in the winter, because Ginger being little, she has a little bladder. But they're sweet dogs. You can see Ginger is a lap dog, as happy as can be. Nicky is perfectly comfortable. He comes over and he just loves to be scritched and pet. When Nicky goes out on a walk without Ginger, she is looking for him at all times. He is a little more independent, but likes to have her around very much and feels much more comfortable when she's nearby.
He does get jealous when she gets pets.
He does get jealous when she gets pets. And we do have to monitor the food, making sure that Ginger gets enough food and Nicky doesn't get it all. But there's no food aggression whatsoever. They're very low energy. They don't really play with toys all that much. Nicky handles a 45-minute to an hour walk quite happily. We have no small children in our house, but we have introduced them to 4 and 6-year-old on our walks and a 6 and 10-year-old. And they did really well with the 6 and 10-year-old and pretty well with the 4 and 6. So they probably need slightly lower energy family, children wise, I mean. But they're very happy. They do very well. And with any introduction with Nicky, I would say start out with a slow introduction because they are a little timid. Not as timid as some dogs, not fearful, just cautious. And they're very good. And I want to see if Nicky will let me show you how cute he is when he gets scritches in just the right place. He's like, I don't know. I'm nervous. What are you doing with this phone? But they're very good pups. Nicky is a boy and Ginger is a girl. And they're dolls. They're absolute loves.
They're very sweet. They're very sweet and they're very calm, which is great.
And they adjusted so well into our household. I was really worried that it was going to be much more challenging because they have had a really rough couple of weeks, but they adjusted very well.
Yeah, they've had a tough go at it. It's sad.
Yeah.
But they seem to be in a very good place right now until we find them their next home.
Oh yeah.
Very cute. I forgot to mention when we first started, everybody. If you have any questions about any of the dogs that you see today, please throw them in the chat. And myself, some of the moderators that are on here, one of us will answer. We're even going to circle back through all the dogs. So if there's a certain dog you're here to see, we're going to circle back through at the very end, so everybody gets to see them one more time. So if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat, and we're definitely going to answer everybody's question today. Thank you, Ginger and Nikki. You guys are so sweet. So sweet.
See you later.
See you later. All right, we're going to head over to Popcorn. We're going to just spotlight Popcorn now. And no, we do not pick the names. These are names picked by the rescues and the shelters down south. But Popcorn is a pretty cute one if anybody wants to keep that one. There she is, Popcorn.
Can you hear us, Nick?
I can hear you, Esty. You're good.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just having issues here. Okay, so for me, Popcorn is a boy, not a girl, right, baby?
I do that so often.
Name doesn't help much. The good news is that he has no clue what his name is, so you can call him whatever you want. We just got him yesterday, so he's only been here about 24 hours. And what I can say for sure is this dog is an absolute love. He loves, loves, loves people. He loves other dogs. When he first arrived yesterday, there were 5 other dogs in the house, and he just adores all of them. I am told he's not great with cats. I don't have any cats in my house because my dogs are not good with cats. So he is about 5 years old and 31 pounds. Can you come a little bit closer to me so that people can see you better in the camera? So he's got really long legs, but he doesn't weigh that much. He walks nicely on a leash, very happy to do so. What else? Yesterday, he had some marking accidents in the house, but was easily corrected. And this morning, we're doing very well. He goes to the door to let us know that when he wants to go in. Yes, I am talking about you, cutie. He kept the crate clean at night. He barked in the morning when it was time for him to get up and go outside, and went outside immediately and did his business. So that was great. Sarah's gonna photobomb here. What else? He kvetched a little bit in the crate at night before going to sleep, but once he fell asleep, he was nice and quiet. Let's not sniff Sarah's private parts in the middle of our, and that's about it. He's a joy. He's just so sweet, so loving. And
He's
seems to be
And he's
smart.
tiny. He's very small.
Sorry?
It's very small.
He's very
He's small. He's about 31 pounds, and that's the full size. So he's got tall legs, but yeah, he's a nice size. And he's got a personality kind of like a lab of whomever I just meet, you're my best friend. I love you.
That's great.
Yep.
All
Not
right.
the usual kind of foster that I get, which is scared of the world. This guy is the exact opposite. He loves everyone.
We have a question in the chat. Is Popcorn located on Long Island? Yes.
Yes, we are located on Long Island, and we can arrange for a meet and greet with approved applications.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much, Popcorn. And I will make sure to get the pronouns correctly for you. Him, her, not her.
We're fluid.
All right.
And here goes our tip.
Oh, so happy. All right, everybody. If you have any more questions about Popcorn, throw them in the chat. We're going to head over to our next presenter, which is Bunny. So I'm going to have to mute and turn my volume down because Bunny is in my house. Give me 1 second to turn my volume down so that we don't have bad echo. All right, guys, this is Bunny.
You muted?
Okay. Echoing like trips me up. Good morning, everybody. This little cookie here is Bunny. She is about 5 to 6 months old and 31 pounds. So she's kind of hanging out here with my 15-pound mini schnauzer. So you can see that even though at 31 pounds at 6 months, she's got a very petite build to her. I mean, don't quote me on this. This is just my best guess, but just judging by her size, her paws, I don't really foresee her being a huge adult dog, maybe topping out somewhere in the 40s. So a medium-sized dog, maybe 50s, but she's very, very petite. She is only been here since yesterday, but she really has had a lot of transitions and doing very, very well. She went from her very long car ride from South Carolina to Popcorn's foster had picked her up for us, and she spent the day hanging out with Popcorn and the resident dogs and did very well. Then she came here, and we have 6 dogs of our own, 3 kids. It's a very active house, and she just came in like, hi, everyone, I'm here. Kind of, just out playing with everybody. She doesn't require another dog. She likes other dogs. I mean, we've had no issues. She's very submissive, kind of just falls in place with the pack, but does not require another dog. If you do have a yard, I would highly suggest a 6-foot fence. And that's just because we have a 4.5-foot baby gate on our stairs, because we have a free range rabbit that lives upstairs, and we're trying to transition in our latest dog with the rabbit. So there's a gate there, and Bunny will jump it from a standstill and go upstairs, not because she wants the rabbit, because she wants the kids. She absolutely adores children. We have 3 that are elementary school aged, and she just wants to be with them and snuggle with them. She, is playful with other dogs, but really her favorite place to be so far from what we're seeing is on somebody's lap snuggling. Now, of course, it's only been a day. Perhaps that personality will come out. Sometimes they just need to settle a little bit, but she doesn't seem too high energy for a puppy. She loves her toys. She takes a little bit to settle in the crate, but she'll go in. She slept the night in her crate. Appears to be house trained, but again, it's only been a day. But I don't, right, Nick, no accidents? No, nothing, right? She seems to kind of get the concept that that's where we go. Again, I don't know about cats with her, but she did get upstairs and meet the rabbit and a little curious. There was no sort of aggression tendencies or anything. So definitely if you have cats, if she can handle a 10-pound rabbit, I think she can handle a cat. So that wouldn't be a problem. Really, she's just a very, very sweet, cuddly, affectionate dog. She would be a great choice for anybody, especially with kids. Hi, baby girl.
All right, yeah, no, Bunny is a great little dog, and I call them all tiny because I'm a bigger guy. So don't let that fool you. That's my other dogs there. All right. If there's any questions, throw them in the chat, and we're gonna move on to our next presenter, who is Dory. Let me just spotlight Dory here. Where did you go, Dory? We're gonna skip Dory for now because she doesn't seem to be on the list anymore. I guess she had Wi-Fi issues. We're gonna go to Draco. Draco, you're next.
Okay, hi everybody.
Here's Draco, everybody.
Yeah, this is Draco. He is a 4-year-old, 65-pound shepherd mix. As you can see, he has no problem with the crate. He'll hang out in it during the day. He sleeps through it at night. Like when we bring him in from his last bathroom break, he'll go running across the house to get into bed in his crate. Yep. He's very affectionate. Come here, buddy. Come here, bud. Yeah. Yeah, he loves his toys. He likes like big stuffed toys with squeakers that he can fit in his whole mouth. Yep. He's very energetic. He loves to go outside. He loves walks. He might pull a bit on the leash for the first few minutes, but after that he calms down. Yep. Yep. I would recommend against placing him in a home with other animals. He doesn't really get along with other dogs or cats. If he runs into strangers on walks, he gets nervous, but he warms up to people in other circumstances very quickly. He's a very loving guy. He will follow me all around the house. He just always wants to be with his people. He'll Like he can be very energetic. He loves running around playing with his toys, but like when all the playing is done, he will be happy to just sit or lay beside you. Like he's been looking for his forever home for quite a while, and he just really wants a best friend. Yeah. Right,
I mean,
buddy?
He's got a great name, Draco, from Harry Potter. So you can't go wrong.
Slytherin.
My
Yeah,
my
exactly.
own house, Slytherin house. I mean, they're the best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we have any questions for this lovely chap here, just throw them in the chat. And Draco, we're gonna see you in a little bit, buddy. Okay.
Yeah. Say bye, bud.
All right, big guy. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in a few, Draco. All right. We're gonna circle back to Dory now. She popped back up, so we're back to our lineup, and here's Dory, guys.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
You're a little quiet.
Okay, we'll try and go closer. Hi, this is Dory. She just came in yesterday, so she's just getting settled. We have 4 dogs, so she's alone in this room for the first time. She just wants to know how to get back out to play with them. She's super sweet. She gets on with dogs, cats, humans. We don't have any very little people, but my teenage son had a sleepover, so she came home to like 6, teenage boys, 4 new dogs and 4 cats, and loved everyone. So she's super chill and easygoing. She's young and playful, so I think she'd do really well with a family that wants to play. And she's really sweet. She's really smart. She follows my dogs out when they go to the bathroom. She goes out with them. No food aggression. She's just a love, and she's silly. She's really thin right now, if you can tell, but she's eating like a champion. I can't imagine this physique is going to last for very long. She's likes to stand on 2 legs and walk around the kitchen, which is a really fun, a fun trick that she has. She doesn't jump up like on people. She just likes to walk around on 2 legs sometimes. So that's a fun, silly Dory move. And that's about all we know about her so far. She slept well in the crate last night. She's great. She's a really great dog. Super sweet, super fun.
And she's got those big floppy ears.
I know, they're so soft. Let me give her a bath yesterday. She bathed way better than any of my dogs. So she's great. She's really awesome.
She's beautiful.
She's so cute. Yeah, on the couch. She's a great dog.
All right, Dory, you want to make a smile? You want to smile or anything for the camera? There she is.
Oh, girl.
All right, Dory. Thank you very much. We have a question in the chat. How old is she? And it looks like Esty answered 1 year old and 31 pounds. All right, perfect. Any other questions for Dory? Throw them in the chat and we will definitely answer anything that comes up. Thanks, Dory. We're going to see you in a few, okay? We're going to circle back to you. Bye. All right, our next dog seems to be playing tug of war right now, and his name is Oreo.
Hi.
Hi, Oreo. Oh, you're playful, huh? You're in a playful mood today, Oreo.
She. Pronoun she.
Oh, man. I'm so
Oria's a
glad.
girl. She is very often in a playful mood. She loves her toys. You can't see my floor is scattered with about 10 of them, and she'll play with multiple toys at one time. Oreo, first I should say she's being fostered in Boston. That's where we are. She is about 5.5, 57 pounds. She was just at the vet the other day, so we know exactly how much she weighs right now.
Too many Disney names. They're confusing me.
Sorry? Okay. So Oreo is, as you can see, she's very playful. She's very excited about life. She needs a home that is going to keep letting her thrive and learn how to be a dog, because this poor girl had a rough 2021. She was in a boarding facility for about half the year, and it was pretty traumatizing to her. So she is great with cats. She is super respectful of my mean old 15-year-old cat who doesn't really like dogs that much, or who prefers dogs, who realizes that she's the queen. My cat actually swatted her the other day, and Oreo was very much like, "Oh, I am so sorry, Your Highness. I should not have looked at you," which is just the response you're looking for. She's very sweet. She doesn't realize that she's not a lap dog, so she actually is a lap dog. She does need a place where someone's gonna teach her boundaries, because I think Oreo is left to her own devices a lot. So when she encounters new things, she can be fearful, but she does adjust pretty quickly. So you just gotta like slowly ease her into stuff. She's really smart. She learns things so quickly. Let's put this down here. So yeah. There we go. There you are. She does love to chase squirrels and bunnies, but like I said, she's amazing with my cat, and she's actually met a couple of other cats that she's been really great with. So she's definitely been around them before. She has met my 5-year-old twin neighbors, whom she loves, but she can be a little jumpy and a little nibbly. So that's also something we're working on with her. And let's see what else. She's good in the car, but I would recommend a seatbelt just because she is so interested and excited about life. She likes to be up in the front with you, and that's not very safe. So, what else?
She just wants to drive. You're
She
in
wants to
Boston.
drive.
It'll be okay. Just
Yeah,
let her
like I
drive.
said, I think she was left to her own devices a lot, so she doesn't realize that she doesn't need to be in charge all the time.
All right, beautiful.
She's gorgeous. Like, the camera doesn't capture just her beautiful black shiny coat and her beautiful. She's got gorgeous muscle tone.
You can see it on the camera. She's very shiny.
She's very shiny, even though she needs a bath.
All right. Well, if there's any questions about Oreo, throw them in the chat, and we will see you soon, Oreo. I'm sure you'll be playing with some toys when we come back again. Our next presenter is gonna be Layla. Let me just spotlight Layla, who seems to be sleeping right now. No time to be sleeping. Layla, wake up.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so this is Layla, who is very energetic, but has fallen asleep during all the chatting. I've had Layla for about 3 days. I'm a temporary foster. Her current foster is on vacation, so I have her for about 2 weeks. She's been here 3 days, and I think she was with her other foster maybe about a month. She's a really special girl. She is a tripod, so I'll get her up and walk her in a second. So you can see, I'm told she's 1 year and 3 months. So she's really energetic and young at heart, just really, really sweet. I'm also told she's a plot hound. We call her a plop hound because she loves to plop down on our laps. And if you can see, she's got a beautiful brindle coat with the copper flecks in it. She's just a really, really pretty dog, but I'll get her down so that you can see. Come here, Layla. Yeah, she's not going to show you any energy today, but she's very energetic, very playful, immediately warmed up to everyone in my house. I have 2 children, 6-year-old and 11-year-old. She loves them. She loves my husband. She loves me. I also have a 4-year-old dog who I adopted from Last Chance, and they get along great. She loves my dog, loves to play. And in the 3 days I've had her, she has not had one accident. She does love to chew. She was chewing on this bone a few minutes ago, but she has not chewed a single item in my house. She hasn't even tried to chew a single item in my house since she's been here, other than her toys. So she's a really good girl. She's fine in her crate. She lasted in her crate all night, no issue. I feed her in her crate, and she sleeps in her crate when we're sleeping, and she's been perfectly fine. All right, Layla, we gotta show you some tricks here. Come here. Come here, Layla. Come on, Layla. Come. She does not know a lot of commands. The story I was told about her is that she was rescued from a hoarding house, and she had a bad leg infection, which the leg couldn't be saved. I guess it was not treated in the hoarding house, obviously. And so that's why she is missing a back leg. You would not even know that she's missing it because she jumps around and runs around like, like nothing. Come on, Layla, come on. And like I said, she doesn't really know many commands. She's good with no.
come. She does not know yet. So she definitely needs a little training, but she's just a love and a sweetheart. All right, I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, no, she was fantastic. I met her at Petco when
Yeah.
I was helping Santa take some pictures with the dogs over Christmas, and a lot of the dogs had issues with Santa and his beard, but Layla did not. She walked right over, took a picture. She was very playful. She was very quick to transition into meeting a new person. She was very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a squeaky toy. Hold on one
There she goes.
second.
You left the room. That was it.
Okay, wait, we're back, I'm sorry. And now you can see our little tripod who has no issues jumping up on the couch. Like I said, she loves to be with us at all times. She loves to just lay up against us. She was sitting like on top. I mean, she doesn't even know how to sit with the person, but it's so cute because she just sort of puts her whole body on top of you. And very snuggly and loving and sweet. Hi, Layla. She's a really good girl. She doesn't really know how to walk on a leash great yet. She really could use a harness, which I don't have for her. But you know, I let her out in the backyard, and she's happy back there. She comes back in. Yeah, and not a single accident in the house the 3 days I've had her. She's definitely smart. You know, I think she just needs some good training because she's just, you know, has probably never had any training in her life, but she's a sweetheart. Lots of fun. My kids adore her.
All right. Well, thank you, Layla. And we're going to circle back and we're going to see you again. I'm sure you'll be jumping around. If there are any questions, once again, I'll reiterate, throw them in the chat and we will definitely answer anything that comes up. Our next presenter is going to be Sawyer, who's also laying around. Let's throw Sawyer up there, everybody. Or not. What's going on there? Can you try that again?
All right, can you guys see me? See him?
There we are. There you go, Sawyer. Okay, now we can see you.
All right, so that was just a picture of Sawyer laying down. I tried to get him moving around here, but he just wants me to pet him, really. This is Sawyer. He's about 5.5 years old. He's a male. He weighs about 60 pounds. He is like the perfect dog inside the house. Very well housebroken, crate trained, mellow. He likes to play. You know, he's got his toys. I have some toys out there. You can see he pulled the stuffing out of that one. You know, he's energetic when he wants to be, but he's also able to chill out. I work from home and he's just trying to make me pet him, so I can't keep him away from the camera so you guys can see him. You know, when I'm working from home, he'll just, you know, lay on his blanket and, you know, be pretty, oh, there he goes. He's going after the toy now because I won't play with him. You know, he can just relax when he needs to, but he's playful when he wants to be, or when you want him to be, for the most part. As far as walking, you know, he's pretty good on a leash. You know, when he gets out there, he's pretty energetic. You know, he's excited to be outside, so he will pull a little bit, but he will relax. To be honest, you know, he's probably better suited, you know, for a home with a nice fenced-in yard. You know, he does not like other dogs, so if you encounter another dog on a walk, he will, you know, he will bark and get a little out of hand. So I recommend stop squeaking out. So I recommend a home, you know, that has no other dogs and, you know, can get him out in the yard and, you know, throw a ball or a toy to him and get him his exercise that way. Other than that, he is like the perfect gentleman in the home, gets along well with any stranger that comes in this house, you know, whether they're a family member or, you know, somebody doing some, you know, electrical work, whatever. He's best friends with everybody who walks in the door. He's also very good with kids. He's respectful of their space. He doesn't get in their face and, you know, knock them over. So, you know, he's really good with all people.
Very nice. All right, look at you. Handsome. So handsome.
He's very good looking.
You look very regal there. You're like, hey, look at me.
This is what he does. This is what he does about 80% of the time. He's just laying around like that.
All right. Well, if there's any questions for Sawyer, throw them in the chat. And
Sweet.
we're gonna head to our next dog, which is named Lucky.
Tyler?
All right, here we go, Lucky.
Hey Nick, can you hear us?
Yeah.
We
Lucky,
can,
sit.
you're good.
Okay, sit.
Oh,
So
there's
this
Lucky.
is Lucky. Lucky
And,
is about 2 years old. Small. He's about 35 pounds.
Pretty lucky.
He is very, very beautiful. Like he is a very petite yellow lab, maybe hound mix, maybe beagle because he's so small. He howls a little bit like a beagle, like a hound. He's not super vocal, but sometimes in the crate during the day, he'll speak his mind while I'm working because he can't come out and play. He's pretty high energy, but not difficult to get his energy out. But he's certainly puppy-like. He's very playful, extra snuggly. This is by far the most affectionate dog I think I've ever known in my life. He's happy to just snuggle up with you on the couch. He's fearful of a few things. Cars. He is not good in the car. It causes him a lot of stress. He would really prefer to be a homebody. He likes, I think, being in an active house. I'm sorry, my dog is barking because they just want to play. They're very, very playful and energetic together. Can you turn around and look at me this way? Everyone wants to see how cute your face is.
I know, we can't see you. There you are.
There you go, buddy. Okay. So he's good with dogs. He shows some playful interest in my cat. So we just kind of keep them separate. Little by little, we let the cat walk around in the space and kind of redirect and work on that, normalizing the cat in the house. I definitely wouldn't say it's like a prey drive. He doesn't want to eat the cat, but he's very curious. He's very playful. With my dog, I would say he's good with other dogs and he likes that playful outlet, but I do think it would have to be the right doggy friend because Lucky was with another foster family before he came to us for a couple weeks. And the feedback we got from that dog friendship was that dog was much older and did not want to play. And Lucky's still trying to learn how to take a cue from the other dog when the other dog does not want to play anymore. So my dog is similar in age and energy levels, but they are not at a point where they can just kind of walk around my house and coexist because Lucky wants to play all the time. And my dog just does not want to play all the time. So we're still working on that friendship, but they play really nicely. I would also say he's not submissive. So it's definitely something too, if you have another dog in the house, you want to really make sure that that's the socialization is very supervised in the beginning until you know that it's comfortable because Lucky and my dog definitely were battling to see who's alpha like at first. So they're still kind of working out their stuff, but he plays very gently. I would say he is really good with kids. The youngest I've had him around, I think is about 7 years old. I would say he'd be really good in a house with kids. He jumps a little bit, but he's pretty petite. So, maybe not toddlers, he might knock over, but he's very smart. We got him in our house just before Christmas Eve, and I had a house full of people, and he's just fantastic. He doesn't bark and beg when we're eating dinner at the table. He'll just lay off to the side and chew on a toy. He's learned not to jump on the counters. He didn't really know any commands. He was pretty poorly mannered when we got him, and we've only had him, like I said, a couple weeks, and almost had minimal time with the holidays being so chaotic to really invest in a lot of training. And he knows sit, he's learning paw. I'd say he probably knows come at this point, leave it. He doesn't jump on the counters anymore. He's learning not to jump on people. So I'd say he is responding pretty well to redirection and training, but he needs continued training. So I would say he's probably also best in a house with maybe folks that are willing to invest in like some obedience classes or have some experience with dog training, because he does need continued training. But he's great in the crate. He sleeps there, every night, goes in there during the day. I'd say he's housebroken, but we don't really know exactly what his tell is. Like, he'll hold it, but we just keep saying like, okay, Lucky, you have to go out. You haven't been out in a while. He doesn't really go to the door to say he has to go out. But he's been learning that. So I'd say he's getting there too. He only had one accident in the house in the few weeks that we've had him. So what else? We don't really walk him on a leash. So let me just circle back to that. He's terrified of cars being in them and driving by. So for example, he will strangle himself in that collar if like a car is even just pulling out of their driveway slowly. It's very, very stressful for him on walks. So I would definitely recommend him with a yard. He doesn't need a lot of yard space, not a huge yard, but he's more comfortable just running around in a backyard, chasing a ball, that type of environment. He gets very, very stressed on a walk. And he has a gunshot wound, this poor boy. So I think he's been through a lot, but he's really, really a very, very good dog. He just needs continued training and the right environment.
Very nice. Very nice. There was a couple questions in the chat while you were presenting. One was, how is he with people coming in and out of the house? So like if you had a bunch of guests coming in and out for, say, the holidays, how was he?
He was fantastic. We didn't know him very well, so I pretty much had him either in the crate because I wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to be a flight risk and run out the front door. So as I had people enter the home, I either had him behind a gate, which he can really jump over. He's, if he doesn't want to be contained, he's not going to be contained. He can jump like 5 feet in the air. But I would say at this point, he's not really a runner. He knows he's got a good thing here. Like, he likes being home. He's learning not to jump on people. He gets very, very excited. I mean, if I walk out and get something from my car and I come back, it's like he hasn't seen me in 10 hours. Like, he's very, very happy. When we have company, he loves everybody. I mean, I had 15 people on Christmas Eve and he had the time of his life. Like, he was just very snuggly and affectionate, and like I said, he's just learning not to jump on people. So that's something that we keep working on with him when someone comes in the door, just to like sit and welcome the company. But I'd say he's great with people coming in and out of the house.
And you had mentioned you have another dog in the house. How old is your dog?
My dog is almost 2.
Okay. Because there was another question in the chat. There's a 10-year-old dog that's very submissive that likes to play. How do you think you would do with a 10-year-old dog that likes to play?
I think that would probably be a pretty good relationship. What's the size of the other dog? Especially if the other dog is submissive. Actually, I feel like that's probably key. It doesn't really matter the size because he's been around, I think, bigger dogs. So like my friend had her 80-pound lab over, like twice his size, and they played very nicely. So I think it really comes down to the other dog's personality. My dog is a cattle dog mix, and he's just a typical
runner,
resource guarding cattle dog. Like, he's a high maintenance jerk of a dog. So I think that if the other person's dog is playful, but submissive, I think that would potentially be a good fit.
Yeah, playful, submissive, and 50 pounds.
Yeah, nice. So Lucky's about 35 pounds. I don't think he'll need to put on much weight. He's pretty petite, but he put on a couple pounds. I think since we've had him, his ribs were still showing. I mean, you can't really see it because he's laying down, but he is still pretty slim. So I'd say he's probably, his healthy weight is going to be about somewhere between 40 and 45 pounds. But he's active. So, I mean, he eats like a champ, but he, burns a lot of calories.
All right, perfect. If we have any more questions for Lucky, just throw them in the chat. We will circle back to you, Lucky. We're
Thanks,
gonna head over. No problem. Thank you. Gonna head over to my buddy Fergal. Let me replace the spotlight here. All right, Fergal, you're up. Time to shine.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Fergal. He's about 19, 20 months old, just under 100 pounds. Probably the sweetest dog you're ever going to meet once you get to know him. He's great on the leash. He's fully potty trained, fully crate trained. He does love the car, and he's great in the car. He just sits in the back. Sometimes he'll take his big head and put it on your shoulder while you're driving because he wants to see what's going on up front. He's great on the leash. We take him up and down the block for walks. He doesn't pull or go after other people. He's just big and strong. So you do have to have a firm grip because he'll lean into it and you can feel him pull you. But he doesn't try to run away from you. Sit down, buddy. Sit down. And he's great with treats. He's extremely gentle. Give me a paw. There you go. Look. There you go. No food aggression, no treat aggression. We haven't introduced him to cats yet or little dogs only because he's so big. He probably is good with them, but again, his size, we just try to keep him away. He's been with other dogs and he's good with them. He wants to meet them. He gets overly excited and he's so big and he rushes up to them and tries to smell them and play. So everything with him has to be a very slow meet. He's a big puppy. He does have stranger danger when you first meet him. Nick met him. So he can contest to this, that he's just scared in the beginning. A couple of times you meet him, and then he is your best friend in the world. This guy is probably the most loyal dog you can find. You're looking for a best friend. He's the one. He'll sit with you outside. He'll walk with you. He'll sit and watch TV with you. He just wants to be around you. He'll sit in the yard. He loves to play tug of war. His energy level is, he's got a good energy level. It's not over the top. He does not have to be entertained. If you're sitting in a room with him, this is what he does all day. He just kind of hangs out, picks his toys up, takes them out of that little crate, throws them all over the room, and plays with them. Other than that,
Fergal is a great boy. I mean, he's big. He doesn't understand because he's still got that young mentality. He doesn't know how big he is.
Yes, exactly. He's like a 100-pound kitten. He just wants to sit on your lap and hang with you, and he doesn't understand he's a big boy. Look at the size of his head. Look into the camera. There you are, buddy. Look how beautiful you are. And he is gorgeous.
He is, yeah. I love his coloring. It always amazes me every time I see him. Those eyes. Look at those eyes. Oh, you look tired, Fergal. I saw you playing in the snow the other day. I saw the pictures.
Yeah. If you look at all the pictures, that's him every day. Whatever Jen posts, that's him. He just kind of hangs out. He loves her. He lays on top of her head. And he's a big mush with the kisses too, no matter what. All right, buddy, can you give a kiss? Mm-hmm. There you go. On command.
All right. Well, if there's any questions for Fergal, throw them in the chat, and we will definitely circle back to you, Fergal, to see what you're doing in just a few minutes. All right. We have one more presenter. We're going to spotlight Dean.
Hi everyone, this is Dean. Dean, say hello. He's chilling right now. He came yesterday from South Carolina, so we played a lot in my backyard. It's just me and my husband. We don't have kids or other dogs or cats. So he's the king, basically. And I was really impressed. He's already potty trained, so he just tells me when he wants to go to the door and he does his thing. He's super kind. I was really impressed too that when we're cooking or we're eating, he's not, begging or jumping or nothing. He can smell the food, so he comes to the kitchen, but he just lies down and kind of watches, so you can eat your food in peace if you want to watch some TV while you're eating. And I'm really impressed because he's been chilling this whole time, and he's only 2 years old. 50 pounds. And so he'll have all the energy in the world in the backyard or on his walks, but when he comes inside, he's chill. So I really appreciate that. And he'll just hang out with us. He slept really well last night in the crate, you know, and he has really just been listening to everything that we tell him. He's a dream. He just settled in so quickly. He just follows us around. He just wants to be wherever we are, essentially. And no biting of any sort, you know, no aggression, just friendly as can be. I posted some photos of him and videos on Instagram, and my network just freaked out. My friends and family sent, I think, over like 30 direct messages just about how cute he is and how much fun he was having in the snow. I think yesterday must have been his first time seeing snow. Yeah, I mean, if anyone else has any other questions, let me know. He's just absolutely a dream to have around.
About how much does Dean weigh?
He's 52 pounds.
52. Okay.
Yeah.
So not a big dog.
No, I think it's all in his like muscles. Like he's not, you know, as big as 50 sounds, but he's just super strong.
He looks solid.
He looks solid. He's solid.
All right, perfect. Well, Dean, we won't interrupt your nap here on your king pillow there. All right, we're gonna circle back to the dogs now. I'm just gonna jump around to all the dogs, and just so we get one more look at everybody. And first up, we're gonna go to Layla, who is chewing a bone. What's up, Layla?
Yeah, there she is again, chewing her bone. Like I said, she's not even tried to chew anything in the house that she's not supposed to. But she loves that bone.
That's a good bone. We have two of those in the house, and it's one of the favorites.
Yeah, she really, it was brand new when she came 3 days ago. So you can see she's
Oh, you're making sure work at that
great,
thing.
great job on it.
Keeping those teeth nice and clean. That's good.
Yep. And I don't know if I mentioned she's 38 pounds. She's a really nice size.
Okay, yeah, she's tiny, 38 pounds. All right. If anybody has any questions, please throw them in the chat, and we're going to jump over to our next one, Oreo. Hi, Oreo. Good to see you again.
Oreo, come here.
What's up, Shiny?
Yeah, she definitely knows her name. I also forgot to mention having lived in a boarding facility, she's amazing in her crate. It's not her favorite place in the world, she thinks it's not, but I think it's just from having been locked up in one for so long. And totally wonderfly house. Oh,
what are you doing, Oreo? Look at you, so cute. She's go outside. Let's go outside.
yes, we're gonna go do that in a bit.
All right, we're gonna jump over to Bunny, who is sleeping.
There she is. She's played herself out, taking her little morning puppy nap. But she's a really, really good girl. I mean, for a puppy, very, very easy, very sweet.
And she
And
curls
very
up on one little cushion.
Yeah, like that's her next to a 15-pound dog. She's not huge. And even though she's 31 pounds, she's very petite.
Very nice. All right, well, go back to sleep, Bunny. We're gonna circle over to Popcorn. Hi, Popcorn.
Hi.
Are you sitting in your foster mommy's lap?
Yes, well, he was looking at the pictures of his girlfriend, Bunny.
Oh, very nice. You guys had a play date yesterday, huh? Was it fun?
Yeah, we played in the snow.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute.
Yep, he's looking at the camera, posing.
You're doing a nice little pose there.
What breed he is. He's a complete mutt, and he's adorable.
Very nice. All right. Bye, Popcorn. See you later. Bye. All right. We're going to go to Ginger and Nicky, who are up and moving.
Hey y'all. So Ginger and Nicky are moving a little bit now. We got some treats out so you could see the sizes. So you can see how little I'm gonna get another one. So you can see here that, Nikki's a little bit bigger than Ginger. We don't have any good sit tricks or anything like that, but you can see how very well behaved and how gentle they are. Yeah, and they know each other very well. And like I said, absolutely no food aggression whatsoever. And I didn't mention earlier, they're pretty good in cars. But we do buckle them in because Ginger will happily hop out if Nicky is already out. And trying to jump out of the van when you're this big is not easy.
No, that's very high for you.
Okay, gentle. Good boy.
Good job, guys. All right. If there's any questions, throw them in the chat. We're going to jump over to Fergal, who seems to be outside. Let's see. Oh, yep. Fergal's playing tug of war outside. His favorite.
This is one of his favorite pastimes. Keeps me exercising too. He's just so playful. Wants to hang out. Ready, buddy? Come on. Yeah, this is him all day long.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. We're going to jump over to Lucky. Hi, Lucky. No, thank you for the kisses on the camera. Very nice.
Yeah. And I didn't mention that Lucky also takes treats super gently. He's very gentle.
Very nice, Lucky. You're beautiful.
Say hello, Paw. Do you know Paul yet? Working on it. We're trying.
That's okay. When you're that beautiful, you don't have to know a lot of tricks. It's okay.
Agreed. There you go. Yes, good boy. Good boy. I'll get you another cookie.
All right, we're gonna jump over to Draco, who seems to be looking out the window. What's going on, Draco? What do you see?
Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah,
What do you
he's
see?
very attentive. Likes to see who's walking in front of the house, who might be passing by. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Got the wiggle waggle tail going? What do you see outside? Huh? What's going on out there?
Yeah. I don't see anything, but I'm sure he's keeping a lookout. I think he might actually want to go in the back because he's been laying around for a while. Hey, bud, you want to go outside? Oh, magic word. Want to go outside? Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very eager. That's his second favorite word in the world, second to walk.
Oh.
Bud. Oh, buddy. Hold
like,
on.
yes,
Okay, bud.
yes, you said it. Let's go. Let's go to walk. You said it.
Yeah, he can be very excitable. All right, buddy.
All right, Draco. Thank you very much, bud. I'll see you later, bud.
Okay.
Look, we got another one. Aria, she's looking out the window too. She's like, what's going on? What are we doing? Are we going outside?
All right, so here we are back to Arya. I don't know if there's any other questions. Like I said, just a sweet girl. I feel so bad for her. She really should have her forever home already. We absolutely love her, and I think her self-esteem starting to get a little low. She would just love to have her forever home.
We're gonna find you an Aria. Don't worry. We're gonna get you one. We're gonna find just the right one. Right, sweetheart. We're gonna jump over to Sawyer. Hi, Sawyer. Look at you just sitting there nicely.
He takes treats really gently. Perfect gentleman in the house.
Very low key. Look at you. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to wake him up with the treats. He was going to sleep.
Yeah, it's been a long Sunday, Sawyer. I get it. I understand, bud. All right. All right, everybody. So that is our show for today. Hopefully everybody had a good time. Hopefully everybody got to see the animals and dogs that they wanted to see. If you have any questions, once again, you can reach out to your adoption coordinator. If you don't have one yet, reach out to Last Chance directly, and you will be assigned an adoption coordinator who will get in touch with you and go over the next steps. If you want to foster, please reach out to us. We will help you get set up. If you want to donate, this time of year is fantastic. Tax season is right around the corner. So if you have any donations that you want to send our way, we will gladly take them. We need to buy food, crates, and we have other dogs that we're trying to bring up. Other than that, everybody have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you, Nick.